Good morning, ladies. My name is Jay McDonald from the Waynesville Yoga Center. I'm excited to be here with you this morning. I'm going to do a little grounding, centering, short little exercise with y'all this morning before you start your conference. And I just want to thank the Western Women in Business Center for having me on this morning. It's really nice as a female business owner to know that we have resources like them available in our community. So thank you for allowing me to do this little exercise this morning. So you're welcome to stand if you know you're going to be sitting for a lot of the virtual conference today. I invite you to stand. I happen to be sitting on a bolster on the floor. You can do that too, or you can just sit in your chair. The main thing is just for you to make the choice that feels best for you right now and to get yourself comfortable. So wherever you are, you can have your hands relaxed on your legs, palms down, to ground your body and to kind of get yourself sort of calm, grounded, and centered. If you're tired and you're a little droopy this morning, maybe you haven't had your coffee yet, you can turn your hands up to invite in a little bit of energy and a little bit of extra something into your body. So go ahead and get your hands where you want them, nice, long, tall spine, and close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you to do that. I want you just to close your eyes and take a moment and just breathe. Allow your body to sort of settle into a natural rhythm with your breath. Just observing that breath and noticing the quality of your breath. Inviting in that diaphragmatic breathing where you're breathing from the belly. And we tend to think of breath as just moving forward into the belly, but you can actually really move and breathe just like when you fill up a balloon, you can expand in every direction. So I want you to feel yourself breathing into the small of the back, the lower back, the sides of the hips, your side waist, forward into your belly, even down into that pelvic floor and up into the diaphragm right at the base of the ribs. Just feeling that breath expand, feeling your whole body expand with the inhale, inviting in, breathing in a sense of calm and peace, ease and softness. And as you exhale, feel yourself letting go of the tension, the stress, the worry, the things that can make you heavy and weigh you down. And just taking your time with your inhales and exhales. And start to really notice what you're sitting on, the room you're standing in, where you are in relation to the objects in the room. Having a sense of where you are oriented to everything in the room, the walls around you. And start to notice physical sensation in your body. Just check in on a physical level and see if you can allow the little messages, the subtle messages from your physical body just to kind of bubble up in your mind. And during this conference today, see if you can honor what your body is telling you it needs. If you need to stand up and move, if you need to stretch, just give yourself that time to be able to do what your body is asking for. And then take a few breaths and check in with your subtle, energetic body, that low-level buzz, hum, current that moves through your body. Just notice how you're feeling today, right now in this moment. No right or wrong answer. And if you know you're a little bit low energy today, a little droopy, maybe you need to have like some kind of scented spray nearby to kind of wake you up. You can always light a candle. Maybe have a little more light coming into the room, have some herbal tea that smells good. So take the time to get those little yummies that are going to make this a wonderful experience for you throughout the whole day. And last, just check in with your breath. And just imagine that your mind is following your breath, almost like a trailer hitch pulls something behind it. Let your breath pull your mind along for the ride. Following your breath is going to keep your mind from wandering off, wandering outside the space. Our minds are easily distracted by shiny objects, things outside the room, so keeping your focus on your breath helps give your mind something to do. And keeping that focus on your breath, I want you to take your hands and make scissors with your fingers and just take the web of the pointer and middle finger up right at the base of your earlobe and pull and squeeze the earlobes and frame the jawbone with the pointer and the middle finger and just slide them together at the base of the chin. And do that 2 more times, just kind of massaging any tension there. Pulling the fingers along the bottom of the jaw to meet. And 1 more time. Sliding the hands up and squeeze, pulling the earlobes down, getting into that tension right at the base of the jaw, and then fingers together. And then as your fingers come together at the base of the chin, go ahead and take your thumbs, really the knuckles of the thumbs, or you can take the base of the thumb, and just come up to that center of your forehead, what we call your third eye in yoga, your chakra, and then just go ahead and slide the knuckles out from the forehead and along the hairline and down past the earlobes and along the jaw and back to the chin. And do that a few more times as you tap into that third eye. I want you to think about trusting your inner intuition. Listening to that inner voice, allowing space for that voice to bubble up. 1 more here. Sliding, just an easy little massage back to the base of the jaw. And then as you come together with the chin, bring the hands together in front and just allow those hands to come down, thumbs touching your heart. Last few breaths here, sitting up nice and tall, feeling that breath move from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of the head. And your exhale moves right down the spine. And if you like, you can imagine a white ball of energy with that breath, moving all the way up your Sushumna breath, from the tailbone, moving all the way up the spine, moving through any stuck spots, any blockages, anything that might be stuck in the spine, through those energetic channels, and just imagine that your breath is busting right through those, moving right through them. And your exhale is moving from the top of your head all the way down the spine and pulling those things you no longer want, that no longer serve you, right out of your body, out the tailbone, just to kind of disperse into the air. And take 2 more breaths like that, inhaling from root to crown, from the tailbone all the way up to the top of the head. Feeling that breath allow some space between each vertebra. And your exhale, when you're ready, is coming all the way back down. And feeling yourself relaxing into that exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into the chair, into the floor, or letting your feet sink deeper into the floor if you're standing. And 1 last time, inhaling from the base of the spine all the way up and feeling that white ball of energy. It can have some heat to it if you like. Moving all the way up the spine. And your exhale is moving all the way down the spine. Last time. When you get all the way down, I want you to go ahead and take your hands, release them out from the hips, palms up. And from here, I want you to slowly bring your arms just halfway up. And if you have any shoulder issues, you're going to stay here. Otherwise, you're going to come up a little bit higher. You can keep the arms open, or if it feels okay to you, take your arms overhead. I tend to crunch into the shoulders, so I like to keep my arms open. And then you're going to exhale, palms down, take them all the way down. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, take them all the way down. And last one, take them up. And this time you're going to exhale, taking your left hand down and just lean a little bit over to the left. You can roll out the wrist. It's reaching across a couple times each way. Your head can be looking forward. You can look up at the arm, or you can look down at the floor. Just make sure your bottom shoulder isn't crunching up into the neck. And then you're going to come across other way. Same thing on the other side, leaning over to the right. And you can circle that wrist around a couple of times. Again, that bottom shoulder is not creeping up. It's nice and relaxed. And we're going to move side to side a few more times. So let this be kind of a sleepy, lazy move. You can take the arm all the way overhead if you want to, stretching out through the side body. If you like, you can take one hand behind the head and point the elbow up. Just make sure that back shoulder blade's pulling into the spine and you're not feeling anything uncomfortable in the shoulder. Last few here. And next time you come through center, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to do a few easy little twists. So take the arms out from the shoulder. Again, if you have shoulder stuff, or you can take them up. And then as you exhale, take your left hand to your right knee. Other hand can be by the side of the hip, and you can just look to the side if you're avoiding any kind of twisting or torque on the spine. Those of you with bone density issues should definitely just stay in this little non-twist. Everybody else, take the hand behind you and just do an easy little turn looking behind you. Always keeping that lift in the spine and turning, so it's not a big crank. It's just an easy little wring out of the spine. And take the back hand across to the other knee. And if you're standing, you can just kind of reach the hands across and just take the palms together. So just kind of pull out of that hold a little bit. So you're stretching the shoulder blades right here. And then release the bottom hand, and you're going to take it again to the side, always getting that lift in the spine, looking to the side. You bone density folks, or if you just don't like a lot of twisting in your body, everybody else take the hand behind you and just turn and look over that back shoulder. So remember, you're keeping the chin in, being careful with the neck. So none of this should feel uncomfortable. If you're feeling anything uncomfortable, just back out until that discomfort goes away. And when you're ready, on the next inhale, back hand comes across to the knee, and last little pull out right here. Remember, if you're standing, you can always just do that little cross with the palms. And then release that and go ahead and take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, press the arms straight, lift that chin, keeping it close, and look up. Opening to receive all the awesome information that you're going to get today in the conference. And on an exhale, release your chin all the way down. Release the hands from behind you. Take the arms up as high as you want to, and then exhale, bring the palms together in front. Go ahead and touch your heart. From here, sitting up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, and exhale, just bow your head all the way forward, releasing any tension in the back of the neck. Slowly begin to open your eyes. If they're closed, adjust to light. And bring your head all the way back up to center. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you have an awesome day. Again, I really appreciate the opportunity to be here this morning to kind of get you started. My name is Jay McDonald from the Waynesville Yoga Center. From me to you, namaste.